Hey guys, Clumsy here. Why is that showing like that? Welcome back to ETS2. Technical difficulties. 1 second. Let's see if this works. There you go. That should work, but I'm not sure if the game will crash on me. Welcome back to ETS2 guys, and thank you for joining this ad hoc stream. Yes, we're actually doing this live. Welcome, thank you for joining. Yes, I see your chat messages. Hey Miguel, thank you for joining. You're actually first time viewer, first time chat, and first in the list today. How are you guys doing? Thanks for making it despite the insanely instant schedule. Ad hoc stream. Scripts, how are you, man? Glad you made it. Hey Skyer, Kelly. Welcome back guys. Glad to see some familiar faces and some new faces as well. And yeah, speaking of faces, no face cam today because yes, it is an ad hoc stream, so I did not get a chance to actually get my face ready, get my camera ready. I was actually planning on doing an offline recording, and I was like, well, maybe I could stream it instead so I can hang out with you guys while I'm recording. So I did that, and here we go. But no face cam as a result. Hope that is okay. I think, yes, Clumpy is in session. Hey PDX, how are you, man? Are you still enjoying the 414A? Have you downloaded the update to the TDS? There's a sneaky update that came in. 1013, I think. It should include all the autopilot fixes now, although there is no official patch notes yet. Hey Mechanical, how's it been going, man? You working on some projects? So today guys, we are actually going to the UK. You might have seen in the title. Because I have been watching a lot of shows based in the UK, mostly like criminal investigation kind of things, and I'm really hooked. And I want to be able to relate more to the places that they keep mentioning. So that's where we're going. We're starting off in Cologne today, here in Germany. And it's also a bit related because part of that, those kinds of series I'm watching is something based in Germany, although I think they are in Berlin. But we're starting off in Cologne, headed west towards London to start with. Right? I'm not sure how long this stream will be. Maybe 1-2 trips, we'll see. But we'll get a feel for it, right? Play as we go. Yeah, exactly, PDX. Yes, that's one big deterrent for me as well when I'm too lazy to set up my wheel. Even though I'm in the mood for trucking. Yes, it's kind of hard sometimes. Your chest is hurting you, Kelly. Oh, sorry to hear that. Hope you feel better soon. Have you recovered from your virus? Hope you get better soon. Working on a nice update for Silverstone. Goodness, you're hard at work. Hey Orsa, 12 months. Happy 1 year. Goodness, perfect. Thanks for joining. Anyway, without further ado, let's start the engine. Let's get this trip started. And we'll tweak the sounds because I noticed from the last video, the sounds were a bit weird. I think some of the volume levels changed. And I'm not sure by what caused that. So we'll try and see how that works. Go inside the truck. There we go. Let's just recenter that. Perfect insulation here. You can't even hear the idle sounds of the engine anymore. You just hear some humming. But if I lower the windows, you'll hear the engine chugging. How's the volume, guys, so far? Let me know, okay? The engine sounds. If it gets too low, I can lower it like this. Or even like this. Or actually, no, that's not working, is it? I can lower it like this. Like that. Or even like this, which is, I think, too much already. But we'll start things off default like this. The normal setting. And then we'll tone it down as we go. Right? Process of moving across the country. Ah, I see. Hope everything goes well with your move. Are you happy with that move? Are you moving for work? For personal reasons? Feel free to share more. How do you usually handle that? Is it also the thing that you kind of hire moving companies who have trucks, give you boxes and whatnot? Oh my goodness, it's skimpy in here. You can also start hearing the reefer starting its motor. 8-inch. Welcome to the stream, how are you? Oy, oy, oy. Hope you will enjoy the chill vibes that the stream will give. Hopefully. That's the hope at least. We'll see. Yeah, I kind of missed trucking. Kind of missed hanging out with you guys. And kind of was interested in exploring the UK with the shows I was watching. So why not combine all of those, right? There's the famous cathedral. What's the name of that? Cologne Cathedral? Is there another name for it? Just close the windows, it gets a bit loud. Squeaky windows, I like it. We're carrying, I think 17 tons of chicken meat. Let me double check. Yeah, 17 tons of chicken meat. So we do need our reefer working properly here. Otherwise, it will not arrive. nothing will be arriving intact in London. And we'll have to remember to drive on the opposite side of the road when we get there. But for now, we're staying on the right side of the road. I'm sure that will trigger some folks. Going around streams. Ah, nice. So does that mean you play ETS2 as well? Hope you're enjoying it. It's an amazing game. Has not gotten much updates in the past few months, but still, despite that, it's a great game. Oh, I like it. You can hear the rumble of the engine once the revs get higher. Now, we can turn left here, but we'll have to give way to these guys. So we don't have a protected left turn. That guy, yeah, the AI being its typical AI self. It's a bit awkward with the merges. There we go. How's the fuel level? Fuel level is 3/4 of the way. There it is. So we might need to fuel up later on. Although I think from what I've heard, the prices in the UK are a bit exaggerated at the moment in real life because of world events. I'm not sure where it's cheaper. Maybe we can fuel up in Belgium. You guys think that will be cheaper there? Personal, more or less. Ah, parents are both elderly. It's time to go home. Ah, I see. Oh my goodness. That is such an inspiring story, BDX. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, I can imagine. I had something similar, although not that intense. But yes, I had... Yeah, I think we all go through that phase, right? In varying degrees of rebellion as we grow up. And then as we grow older, we realize how important that can be, the relationship with the parents, and we make up for it afterwards. So that's great that you're doing that. Seattle has gotten so expensive, I see. Where are you moving off to, if you don't mind? Setup is awesome. Oh, great. Good to hear. Mechanical, although that one is not. That is very sharp. I think this is an old junction. It feels old. Very, very bendy, not realistic at all. Like very squished feeling, this particular road we're at right now. I don't like it. Getting some tips. Nice. Yes, feel free to hang out. Hope we can help out a bit as well. And sorry, I'm a bit behind with chat, but I will catch up now. We play ATS, and a lot of other car and bus related simulation games. Great to hear, man. Glad you're enjoying the similar things. Almost 2 pounds a liter. Goodness. How much was it before? Hey, Alex, you made it! glad you're here, man. Thank you for making it on such short notice. Appreciate the company, guys. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I was about to record offline and I thought, why not do it online? But yes, no clumpy mode right now though. I actually didn't get time to wash up and get ready, so my face is not face cam worthy. What's all this then? Alright? For those who've been in Discord, if you're not in Discord and you would like to join, you're more than welcome to, as long as you're not a troll. You'll have to email me though, ! Email, because we're keeping the link dynamic. We're keeping it a bit hush-hush, so we try and minimize those trolls. There you go. Thanks a lot, Alex. So email me and I'll send you the link. But yeah, if you've been in Discord, then you might have seen that discussion in the general channel. I asked actually our friends from the UK, is it a normal thing? Because I've been watching a lot of UK shows recently, as I mentioned, and I hear this thing that they have. I will for sure not be able to replicate it properly, but basically when they see each other, they go something like, all right. Just like, what the heck is that? And initially when I heard it, right, I thought there was some kind of like passcode, because it's all, this show I'm watching is like police, so I thought it was like some police lingo or some passcode being thrown around. And then eventually when they kept repeating it in different scenes, I was like, alright, must be something there, huh? Could that be a simple greeting? And so I asked you guys, and yes indeed, looks like it is. I'm not sure, maybe it's not only in the UK. In the US, do you do that too? I highly doubt it. I have never heard anyone outside the UK do that kind of greeting. So would be interesting. Maybe in other countries you do it too. There you go. Iowa, nice. Good luck with the move, PDX. Stay safe and yeah, hopefully everything is intact, especially your wheel in your flight sim rig. Alright, there we go, Mr. Alright himself. Yar Jack, glad you made it. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Jack is one of the sources that I asked. Is it real? Is that used in real life, or is that a passcode? They have a secret handshake. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yar. Glad you guys could join today. Yeah, I was about to hit the record button actually, to record offline. So I got the job ready, I got the truck ready, and I picked up the load, and I was about to hit record, and I was like, might as well stream this. Thanks, by the way, for the follows, guys. We've gotten a few follows past couple of minutes. I missed some of them. Ryan and Mooney, thank you for following. Welcome to the channel, and yes, hope you enjoy the chill vibes. At least that's the goal. Sometimes it's a bit more yeah, let's leave it at that. Good. And yes, oh crap, one thing I also wanted to why I also wanted to stream is because if we're going to the UK, it might make sense that we actually have some friends from the UK, from England, from Wales, from Scotland, from Northern Ireland. Is Belfast in Northern Ireland, guys? Because that's what I get from... I kind of get confused with the places still. That's why I want to go to the UK here in the sim, because yeah, I learn a lot when I go there. You know, it's like you hear these places, but they kind of don't stick. Whoa, hoy. Oh, and it's disappeared. Goodness, that's scary. Yeah, but it kind of doesn't stick with me until I actually go there a couple of times. Not sure if it's the same with you guys. I think I told this story before already. Like back in the day when I was just starting to learn to drive and GPSs were not a thing, back in the 90s I guess, or early 2000s. My dad would teach me the directions to go to some place, and I would just nod my head, say yes, 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 okay, I got it. And then when I actually started driving, I could not remember any of it. And the only time I could really remember it was when I was actually driving already, and when I got lost, or when I missed a turn, or when I found the proper spot. That would be the only place the only time when it would actually stick with me. And the next time I know, but I really have to drive it so that it sticks with me. If you just tell me how to get there, it will not be the same. I guess that's kind of like experience. Hey Mooney, Dragon Chicken, thanks for saying hi guys. Welcome to chat. Yes, we try to be friendly. Most of the time it doesn't always stick, but we try. Thanks for joining. Meet you at Dover on the M20. Awesome. We'll be looking for you. What do you call it these days? The youngsters these days probably have a different term for it. Back in my day, they call it an EB, an eyeball. When you're meeting your pen pal or whatnot, let's do an EB. Probably not the term used these days, but maybe it will be enough. Hey, I like this. Because we are now in Belgium. We actually have now entered the land of the spaghetti junctions. A close tie with Spain. Yeah, look at that junction. Oh, I wish we could have gone there though. That would have been a great screenshot. Oh my goodness. Do I play convoy? That's actually a very good point, Dragon Chicken, because I'm actually going to have major changes in my schedule soon. And before that happens, so like 3 weeks from now, I will have to stop streaming and recording for a while because I have a new job and I'll have to adjust, get used to the new schedule. So before then, I'd like to do a convoy with you guys on that, maybe on the week of April. Actually, next week, I think that is already. So next week, let's plan for a convoy. I'll do a more formal announcement, but that's probably next week, Friday. So the week of April 18th, yeah, the week of April 18th, the Friday of that week, if we could stream and maybe do a convoy, that would be perfect, like a finale for now. Clumpy, yes, Clumpy is in the house. Hey Scotsman, how are you doing? Outside of the truck, sure. Yes, it's actually in line with that. Let's take a photo. And yeah, sorry guys, it's a bit delayed, my reactions, because I'm not so used to streaming anymore. I'm a bit rusty, and I have not always been the fastest replier. But we'll get there. 1 second. There you go. So there's the truck with custom skins thanks to Silly Panda. This is the Scania R by Fred. Very dramatic music to go along with it. Why not? There you go. How's it going, Scotsman? What have you been playing? Second, there are all those weird buildings in there. Like photogrammetry. Not really. Yeah, maybe. Not too shabby though, this view. Scotland. Belfast? You mean? Oh, I thought it was Northern Ireland from what I've gotten from the show. Maybe I got it wrong. Ad-hoc train sim stream, yeah. Not anytime soon, I don't think, unfortunately. Don't have enough bandwidth for that. We're kind of, you could say we're kind of cooling down. So before we had daily videos, twice a week streams, and then recently in the past few weeks, months, that has been toning down to the point that we're only getting streams anymore, and no more videos at all, just the streams. And then even the streams are slowing down. So we're kind of slowing it down bit by bit. We're cooling down because of the major changes that are coming in for me. Yeah, and actually I actually will start last week of April with the new work, I think. Not yet final, but I think that's the decision. So that's why that's why next week of the 18th of April, that Friday, maybe we can do some kind of finale for now. That can be a good stream title, finale for now. Goodness. Get well soon, Kelly. Hope we can keep you company in the meantime. Yep, speeding. Slow it down. Use a bit of the retarder action. Those clumsy on at all, you guys. Yes. There is that sign if you can see it. If you know, you know. That's the hint. There it is. That's the most I can give you. Bye, Scotsman. Ban that guy. Cool. Sorry, 1 second. Let me catch up. Good. I think we're all caught up. Let me see, huh? Yes, you've sent me an email, Kelly. Okay, I'll check it out. Thanks. After the stream, I'll have a look. Are you not going to sell me Disney Plus, Scotsman? Have you guys seen the new trailer for Doctor Strange? I think it's going to show May 6th. Anyone planning on watching that on the theaters? I think I will have a look at the trailer, and then if it's good, I'm sure it will be good. I really like the first Doctor Strange movie. The second one looks even more amazing. So me and Mrs. Clumsy will watch the trailer together probably later. We'll see. Good. Okay, we're now settled. We're now on cruise, basically. And hopefully no funky moves from the AI. Kale, this way. There we go. Wanna buy Disney Plus? Oh yeah, that's a bit steep. Oh, it's a bit sharp. That bend. Not the ideal shape. Yeah, I'm very sensitive when it comes to the bends in this game, because it's so easy to make it too sharp and make it really like immersion breaking in a way. She's doing good, Kelly. Thanks for asking. Yeah, we're now both we could say maybe 99% there, 95 to 99% recovered. Yeah, we're good. Thank you. Right. Apparently I use it too, just not for greeting people. Yeah, quite interesting. And yes, of course, they use a lot of different terminologies in the UK. Quite a bit of adjusting needed. So when I watch the shows, and yeah, when I watch the shows, I really need subtitles because sometimes they speak too fast for me. So the subtitles help a lot, especially when they come with the names of the places. If I don't see the spelling, I would not know what they are speaking of. Really helps. Do you guys watch with subtitles on normally? Man, I like the labeling there. Yeah, I actually watch with subtitles always on most of the time, regardless if it's from the US, from the UK, of course if it's a different language I would need it, but even if it's in English, I still keep it on, just so because I'm the kind of guy who really wants to understand each and every word, and especially when it comes to proper names, I want to see how the name is spelled, like the name of what the person they're referencing, things like that, small details. Oh, bridge. I really like that kind of approach. Speaking of the UK, do they walk on the left-hand side as well? I would think so, because here in Singapore we have the same structure actually. So the cars here are right-hand drive, and yes, normally we also walk on the left for the most part. Yeah, it kind of depends because it's a very multicultural environment. Lots of foreigners, me included. So sometimes, depending on who's walking on the streets, they tend to keep still on the right side. But yes, officially, normally from what I've seen, we walk on the left side. So the slow lane is the left lane, and then the cyclists, the runners, they would be on the right side. So something like that. So I would imagine that in the UK it's similar. He's very quiet in chat. Maybe. What have you guys been up to? Is it Sunday night? It's Sunday night in the US, right? What have you guys been up to? Hope you guys had a great weekend. And for those in Europe, for those in Australia and Asia, for us, it's already Monday morning. And yeah, I will miss these kinds, guys, because with my new job, most likely during this time I will already be on the train going to the office. Over the weekend, I actually shopped. Oh my goodness, it's very uncharacteristic of me. Even Mrs. Clumsy is surprised. I spent a whole bunch of money shopping for office attire because my old office attire is no longer serviceable. Some of them can be usable, but many of them would not fit me anymore. The pandemic has done its work for me. So let's just say the pandemic has shrunk my clothes. Yes, something like that. I don't know why. Maybe because I haven't used them, so my clothes have shrunk. So yes, I need new ones. And yes, I bought a lot of new ones over the weekend. My goodness. The guy who was in the cashier, the cashier was kind of like, whoa, wow. Like, don't judge me. I don't have clothes anymore. I need new clothes. I've been working from home for almost 10 years. I need actual office clothes now. And yeah, it's quite different, you know. Having proper clothes, comfy clothes really helps with the confidence. At least it's one less thing to worry about. So I don't need to actually worry how I'm looking or how I'm feeling. I can focus on the work, on understanding the new job and stuff like that, because I have plenty to catch up with already as it is. So if I can remove some of the hassles, some of the other concerns, then that's ideal. That's the general rule when walking in the road. You always want to face oncoming traffic. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, although what I was referring to was more of the sidewalk. One second, where is the thing? I think I'll have to bring this up, because I'm not sure where the trigger point is. I hope it's not underneath. You guys see any sewer hole in here or something? Oh yeah, I see it right in front. There it is. Bit sneaky. Unan attire. Oh, hopefully not. That might be a very short career for me. Might end up in a whole different industry. Let's not go there. Alright, let's get to, what do you call this? Folkestone. Ooh, nice sounds. Is that from Sound Fixes mod maybe? I didn't remember that detailed the sound before. Train sim fans would like that. 1 second, alright. If on the road you walk against the traffic, if on paths it's free for all. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Like that, jangling keys. And yes, I discovered it is jangling because many of the shows I watch, because I have subtitles on, Some of them have closed captioning. So for the hearing impaired, there's like the what's happening, like music playing. And then sometimes there's that scene where they go into the house, so they have keys and whatnot. So they have like keys jangling. Indeed, it is jangling. Confirmed. Photos or didn't happen. Photos of the office attire? Oh, yes. Yes. I'll take some selfies when I start working. Let me see. 1:30 a.m. for you. Goodness, Kelly. Thank you for staying up, but yeah, don't stay up just for me. You might need your rest, proper sleep, and whatnot. So don't let me keep you up. Alright, so now we have to stay on the left side, right? Left side, right? Right side, left. Oh crap, I just noticed that my speedometer is only in kilometers per hour. Crap. Okay, so I think it will be ideal if we stick to kilometers per hour in our GPS as well. Because I would be confused otherwise. And then whenever we see signs outside, we'll have to convert them in our head. There we go. Thanks, Kelly. Glad you're here. But yes, if you need to sleep, please don't stay up for me, because your health comes first. Okay, looking good. ProMods sounds. Oh, nice. I didn't know. I didn't remember that. It has been a while. Thanks. Alright, Kelly. No problem. Rest well, and yes, speedy recovery. Speaking of recoveries, how's the foot, Alex? Glad to see that you're able to drive now in the sim as well. Is that more your foot recovering, or are you getting used to the CSLDD pedals, or what do you call it? So we have to stay on the left. So yeah, there, yes. 40 miles is what? 40 miles is 64 kilometers per hour. Okay. 64, huh? Quite interesting. 110 is 70, 80 is 50, and 50 is 30. Yeah, I think the 80, 50, and 50, 30 I kind of can remember, but the others is too much for me to remember afterwards. Foot is recovering, just couldn't keep from driving. Nice. There's a will, there's a way. Yeah. Nice to hear, man. Continuous recovery. Is there a digital speedo? There is a digital speedo. No, that is a cruise control. And then there's some roadworks in here. Second, do we have an actual digital speedo? I don't think so. 27.6 volts. Reductant level. Is that blue? Okay, we don't have a digital speedo, unfortunately. We have an average fuel consumption, which is very good, 29.2. Goodness, Scotsman would be proud. Yeah, let's just keep that V8. It's very good consumption for a V8, isn't it? Oh yeah. There's a car. Thankfully, we look on our side mirror before we move. Okay, because we have to actually go here on this lane. Transport Fever 2, I have not played that in a while. Yeah, what's the new update? I actually have played that like a month ago maybe. I kind of missed it. And yes, it is still as addictive as before. Had the itch. Yeah, very nice. I'm glad you could manage the pedals and whatnot. Maybe that helps also to add some exercise, maybe. You can... at least you can come up with that excuse. It's for rehabbing your foot. It helps with that. Alright, 95. We can go with 95. And we'll have to be very careful of these roads because they cut off, but thankfully we have the road markings. When the, what do you call that? Those dividers. When the distance between them becomes so close to each other, then that's most likely a signal, right, that there's a ramp, an off ramp. Oh crap, I have to slow down. Here, like that one versus that one. There, see? SCS physical therapy. They might send you one. It's been a while, yeah. So like this one, I don't find it so difficult driving on the left side. What I really find difficult is when I'm driving a right-hand drive truck. That's when all my like distance, how do you say, distance measuring equipment, my DME, my internal DME does not work. I cannot gauge if I look at my the traffic in front, if I'm trying to squeeze into a tight spot. I find it so difficult to gauge distances when I'm driving on the right hand side. London, we're here already. Nice. And I think its old name is what, London, from what I've seen in the Last Kingdom, I think. Quite interesting how that works. And also in Vikings Valhalla. Yeah, I've been watching quite a few series recently. Resting my mind. There we go. Very interesting road markings. Jaffa cakes. Sounds good. DME, yes. Too much flying, I think. Yeah. Black Wall Tunnel, yeah, that's a very famous one, right? I think that's the one with the vicious vertical bars, right? To actually force people to stay on their lane. So like the inner lane here, the right lane, would actually have bars from the top. And if you try to squeeze in, if you're bigger than that bar, then you'll pay for it. Yeah, I'll show you in a bit. We're here. Oh yeah, that's the O2 Arena, I think, right? Which was recently damaged with the recent hurricane, or what do you call them? Yeah, with the recent weather. Yeah, you can see the vertical clearance in here already, with those black and yellow signs. And this looks very nice. And yeah, the performance is great still. Yeah, here, that's the one. Look at that. They actually have literally those vertical bars there. So if we, for science, let's try to squeeze in, right? I wonder if the AI also knows it. So let's see, if we do this, do we pay for it? Yes, yes we do. Yes we do. Yes we do. Okay, yeah. So that's real. So don't switch lanes in here. Yeah, and that's indicative with the double striped white line, and yes, those bars. So don't change lanes. Good to know. No Jaffa cakes, what? Ask some from Jack, maybe. Now I would like to take a photo, but where? Maybe here? Yeah, maybe here. After we turn here, after we get some elevation, right? That will be a nice angle, I think. Let's see. So over here, like so. Let's try this one. Experiment. Good. Oh, that's not too shabby. Yeah. You can't see any actual unique building. I mean, like any, how do you say, those famous buildings, but overall the vibe on its own, not too shabby. And even the car is accurate, I would imagine. Yeah, that's what I see in the shows, especially because I watch many of most of the UK shows I watch are crime investigations, so they have lots of those police cars in there. Quite nice. That is a nice shot right there. Beautiful. Yeah, I can take that. That's the thumbnail, guys. Very good. There we go. Okay. So yes, have you guys been watching anything? Maybe I can share more on what the things are I'm watching specifically. So, what did I watch initially? I think I started off with, what's the name? Marcella, I think is the name of the series. Yeah, based here, somewhere here, if I remember correctly. Not sure if in London specifically, but definitely in the UK. And then I think the last season is in Northern Ireland. And then, yes, I can actually kind of distinguish the different accent. And being an outsider, that's a big deal for me. Like an English accent versus an Irish accent, maybe. Like that. We have those very iconic double-decker buses in there. The Mumbai buses, I think we used to call them. I think he's trying to get his tractor started. Oh my goodness, I thought he learned his lesson by now. Here we go, delivering here. Very nice. There's our parking. Shouldn't be too bad, I think. Performance has been great so far. Hope it's the same on your end, guys. And I'm actually surprised because we're in the heart of London now with all the details. I mean, it just goes to show how well ProMods did this, huh? Because they have the details, but they also have the performance balanced. I think that's a good spot. Yeah, thank goodness we have all this space in here. We wouldn't make it too hard on ourselves. Let's use the front mirror to gauge, maximize our distance. There it is. There's the gate. Right. And those are the cones. Okay, let's go ahead and balance, and maybe let's go here. So after this trip, I think we can do one more. Because I think I'm... 1 second. Do I have the parking brake on? Not really. Reverse. Whoa. Looks like I was stuck on something. Okay. I'm free now. Yeah, I think I want to drive one more. Maybe move north. The places I get confused more are like the places up north, maybe Manchester, Birmingham, those two I kind of interchange where they are geographically. So I think I have to be exposed a bit more there. And that might be, I don't know if that sounds like an insult to locals. Sorry. But yes, outsider's point of view. The terms are very, the places are very new to me still. They sound familiar, but I find it still hard to place them where they are. Like, where is the border between England, Wales, and Scotland? Those details I am not familiar yet. Right. Good. Help him started. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. There you go. Level 16. Let's see, maybe they have something that we can just take to the north. Chelmsford, where Squirrel is, right? I'm not sure if he still lives there. I have not been able to watch him for a while, unfortunately. Have you guys been able to watch Squirrel? What does he stream these days? Amazing guy. Grimsby. Yeah, we can go to Grimsby. So yeah, okay, Birmingham is actually much closer. And then Manchester is there. And then when does Scotland start? Let's have a look. Belfast, indeed. Belfast is in Northern Ireland here. I think what I'm getting confused is Belfast and... Is it Dublin? Yeah, Belfast and Dublin. Where they are. So Belfast is in Northern Ireland. Dublin is in the... what's the name? Republic of Ireland? I hope I got that right. So Manchester, Liverpool, yeah, that's also one. Manchester, Liverpool, Birmingham. We won't go to anywhere there, but we'll go here to Grimsby. I think that will work. 20 tons of oranges? Why not? Let's take it. Good. One more trip, guys. And then we'll end the stream. Yeah, just a bit of trip in the UK to familiarize ourselves. So I started with Marcella, and then I kind of got more intrigued with the whole genre. You know, I realized I am like the teasers, because when it's kind of a mystery, right? You don't know who's the killer, and then it looks like the good guys are winning, and then the bad guy wins, and then the good guys have to catch up and things like this. And it gets really like, and then the episode ends, it's like, and then you have to watch the next episode. So that really is kind of engaging me, and I really want to watch more. Oh my goodness, really feels like you're in London here. Exactly what I'm watching. And yes, so I realized I really like those criminal investigation kind of things, uncovering the mystery. And then as I continued to watch, I realized it's not, that's in general the thing I like. But what I like best is the interrogation room scenes, you know, when they're actually in a room trying to battle it off in the way of words, reading each other, trying to negotiate and get a one-up against each other and things like that. That's the kind I really like. So I actually watched, after that, I think I watched Line of Duty. In Netflix, we only have 2 seasons in Line of Duty. But yeah, very, very nice. Highly recommended. And the theme is a bit different there, because the main guys are actually like anti-corruption, I think they call it. Anti-corruption units. AC units. Where they investigate other police officers. So there is the mystery, the crime in itself, and then there is the crime that the other police officers are allegedly doing, and that the entire investigation revolves around those. Quite interesting how that all works out. There we go, Jack is back. He started his tractor. And after Line of Duty, now I'm watching Criminal, as in the name of the series is Criminal, and they have four different countries. So there's Criminal UK, Criminal Germany, Criminal France, and Criminal Spain. They all, oh my goodness, you just witnessed an accident, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see if they can fix it themselves. But I don't think we should be waiting around. That may take a while, huh? See a car in the distance. They'll stop. Thank you. It's the Renault's fault for sure. For sure. There you go. Alright. So yes, the very interesting series, because literally the thing I mentioned you about, the interrogation room and whatnot, my favorite part, the entire show is literally only in that room. So they have like maybe 3 rooms: the actual interrogation room, like the observation room where the one side mirror is, if you're familiar with those kinds of setups, and then the lobby outside. That's it. That's the entire series. And they spend like 40-50 minutes just trying to one-up each other. The police trying to get rapport with the suspects, getting them to admit, getting to know more about what's happening, and the stories are amazing. Each episode is not linked with any other episode. Well, in terms of the case, it's a completely different case, but it's the same set of characters. And you immediately get some kind of attachment to the team, the investigative team, and their like side stories. You know, there's like a love story brewing, or there's like an investigation going with the main characters. It's quite interesting. And they have like each of those countries, like Criminal UK, Germany, France, and Spain, they have different teams, and of course they speak in their local languages, and it's a completely different dynamic. They work with their own rules in their countries, right? So in the UK they have like a solicitor. In Germany they have like an attorney, a lawyer for the suspect, things like that, and then they behave very differently. Quite interesting how all of that mixes. But yes, for now I've watched the UK one and the Germany one. I will start the French one soon, and I'll see how different that is, and then I'll leave the Spain one last. There you go. Hey Blotter. Oh, nice. Glad you found me here. Thanks for following, and glad you found and have joined the channel, the stream. I don't do this often at this time. I'm not sure if you were able to catch the channel update that came out last week. Some big things are happening. Yeah, we'll see how things go moving forward. But for now, until that time comes, let's make the most of it. Right, go through here. Yes. Have a good night, Kelly. Safe and long-lasting recovery for you. We're all rooting for you. Interesting speed limit here, 64. Why is it so slow in this seemingly big highway? Okay. Well, and then that guy is speeding? Maybe? I don't know. There we go. Sure thing, man. Thank you. Alright. But yes, those are the things I'm watching recently. And they're quite engaging. Quite nice. And then I saw Alpha Star. So I was sharing all of this. Well, not all of this, but I was sharing some of this in the Discord. We have a movies channel in there, where we talk about movies and series and whatnot. So as I shared that, it looks like Alpha Star has similar interests. So he is actually, he likes the Line of Duty as well. And he recommended something more, also based in the UK, although I think this time Scotland. What is it called? Shetland, I think. And I remember that place because yes, the name is very distinct, right? It's very unique. And I remember it is like in the northernmost part of Scotland. Is it like a separate island even? I remember going there in flight sim. I remember flying the Bell 47 helicopter there, if I remember correctly. That's the one. Quite interesting, so I'll probably watch that afterwards. Let's see. Yeah, unfortunately that doesn't work, Blotter. We disabled it. There you go. Thanks a lot, Alex. Because we had trolls before, because we had a universal Discord link that anyone could use anytime. So trolls had easy access to the server, and now we're a bit more careful with it. So now, just as an added precaution, the Discord link changes constantly, and to get the link, you'll have to email me and then I'll reply with you. Very manual work, but it's worth the extra hassle so we can avoid those incidents in the future, or at least minimize them. Makes it a lot harder to troll that way. So fast. Goodness. Yeah. So I'm not sure, Jack. When you watch series, do you still look for ones based in the UK? Or are you kind of like fed up hearing your accents already? Well, I guess in your point of view, you don't have accents, right? How does it go? Well, I know you watch Peaky Blinders, and I'm still waiting for that last season. Also, I didn't know that because there was an unfortunate event, right? What's her name? In Peaky Blinders? Aunt Polly? Aunt Paul? She passed away, right? In real life, the actress. So she won't be in the last season. And I didn't know that she was actually married to what's his name? The guy from Billions. I didn't know they were married. Small world. Yeah, because something also a significant change happened in the Billions series that I only just watched, and I didn't know why that happened. And then now I know. A1 Grimsby. Yes, I know that was a bit cryptic because I didn't want to give spoilers. So that statement probably didn't make sense. In order to make it have sense, I will have to spoil some events which I don't want to. You look for something good. Yes. Most of the time I am the same, but sometimes, like right now, I'm in the mood for something specific. So I'm looking for mostly UK-based ones. You have any recommendations? Even if it's not like crime-based, criminal investigations kind of thing, but based in the UK. Broadchurch. No, not yet. What's that about? It sounds familiar. I think someone has recommended that to me before. Broadchurch. I think I heard it being recommended in the Stacking Benjamin show. David Tennant. I think I should know him. But the name is familiar, but I can't link the face. Where did he? Oh, Doctor Who. I see. Oh, Doctor Who, actually haven't watched that. That I think is a classic, right? And then they did a remake on it. Is that a good show? I think I know there are lots of fans there with that kind of like colored blue telephone booth. What do they call it? The TARDIS, is it? Yeah, I have not watched a single episode of Doctor Who. Am I connecting the right dots here? From the reboot. I see. Okay, I hope it's in Netflix. I'll have a look. So maybe Doctor Who would be top on the list, so I can get up to date. Man, look at this view, right? Yeah, the UK is so lush. The lands are so lush. Makes sense why all those when I watch those Viking series, why they really like to go here, because compared with the lands they have, I think in the seasons they have, yeah, this one is really where it's at. Couldn't it be possible to ban them? Yes, we actually did, but that is more like reactive, if you get what I mean. So they've already done their damage, right? And then you can ban them, but afterwards. What we want to do is prevent such issues from happening in the first place. So we try to make it hard for them to gain access to the server. Yeah, it results in harder measures to join, but I mean, what I say is, if you're interested in joining, if you're really interested, then maybe an email wouldn't be that out of the question. Or if it's too much, if it's too invasive, then it's okay, no problem, no pressure. But yeah, it's just an added measure. You could think of it as the manual CAPTCHA. The BBC aren't very share-friendly with Doctor Who. Yes, it's actually, I think, originally, yes, the Line of Duty, the series I was watching, they're actually from BBC as well, I think. And then, thankfully, they shared the last two seasons, or the season 4 and 5 of that show. But the others, they haven't. Hey, Moab, how's it going, man? Glad you could join today. Cracker worthy. I think I get what you're getting at, but not sure I want to go there. Is it the same level as who was that singer that was the start of the Cracker stories? The Cracker Chronicles. Oh, that's a good name. Goodness. Broadchurch. Alright, so Doctor Who, Broadchurch. I'll go look for those. There we go. Hiya, Dwayne. Yeah. Didn't get a notification at all. My goodness. Well, glad you made it. How did you find us? How did you know? Thanks, man. Hey, goodness. Mr. Bitsmaster is here. Hey, Patrick. Thanks for joining on such short notice. Sorry, I couldn't announce earlier. It really is... yeah, it's as ad hoc as it can get, man. That chopper was doing a good hover, huh? Oh, yeah. Moving left here. Thanks for the bits, Patrick. Appreciate that, man. How are you doing? Hope you had a great weekend. Sorry, no face cam today. I did not have enough time to prepare. That's how ad hoc it is. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot stay longer. I have to wash the clothes and errands to do. Yeah, that's one more side effect, guys, of having to go to the office. Aside from having to buy all this office attire, now I have to, in addition to washing clothes and hanging them, I also now have to iron them. The audacity. Yeah, so add one more to the chore list. Add one more excuse for XP sniping, right? Yeah, so I have to learn how to iron clothes again. I forgot. I have never been an expert at them, but now I'll have to become an expert. From the articles I've seen, if you're an expert, you can like iron a shirt in like 2 minutes or even 90 seconds, they say. It's like, what? 2 minutes for me is just getting the thing lined up. Getting the shirt properly flat on the surface, the ironing board. That's the 2 minutes already. So I definitely have a lot to learn when it comes to that. It's time to become an adult. But I try to minimize that still. So over the weekend, as I buy office clothes, apparently they have this iron-free or non-iron shirts now. And of course, that's not really 100%. I still have to iron them, but at least it will be minimized. I will probably have to just spot iron and not have to iron the entire thing anymore. Hopefully. Yeah, that's true, Alex. And of course, Facebook and Google being its creepy stalkery self. Even before I searched for how to iron stuff, actually I realized I had to learn how to iron again because I was targeted. I got targeted ads for it. I got targeted ads for laundry service. And I have no idea how that came about because I have not been searching about it yet. And yeah, when I got it, I was like, ooh, ironing services. That's nice. Laundry services, that's nice. Ooh, that might come in handy actually. And then I thought, wait a minute. Yeah, I do have to iron stuff now. And yes, initially I will try to iron things myself. But if it gets too much, I might have to actually just avail that service. We'll see. We'll see. But of course, me being the cheapskate, I try to do it myself first. Yeah. But yes, these targeted ads are insane, right? They have so much data. I remember there were like conspiracy theories about this, like, Google is actually listening to your phone, using your mic to listen in on your conversations. And the counter argument there is, not really. They don't actually need to, because of how much data they're already getting from us, all those terms and agreements that we just accept, right, and sign. They actually have all the data they need for us. So all the accounts that we have, even before we search it, they already have access to all that data. So they don't need to listen in. They already know. Freaky. but in a way useful, but still freaky. If you had to iron your clothes, everything would be the same color. Oh my goodness! I was trying some stuff out over last week, as I was looking for old office clothes that still relatively fit, like marginally fit, like almost didn't fit, but can still fit, kind of. So I started experimenting how to iron properly and efficiently. I did not really learn how, but there were like several theories. Some of them said iron your clothes right after they go through the washing machine, right? Just do tumble dry, don't do the dryer. Just after tumble drying, when they're still a bit moist and damp, and then iron the clothes already. I tried that. It didn't seem all that effective, so I'm not sure if I'll push through. 1 second, guys, because my throat is starting to act up. Okay, I think that's a bit better. Yeah, we'll see. So yes, we'll see if we can do a convoy next week, next Friday. I'm not yet sure if my schedule will allow, because as we get closer to my last day in my current company, the workload is also building up because I have to hand over stuff and things like that. So I might not be available next week anyway, but if I am, then I'll announce it. And then most probably we'll do more of these ad hoc streams as much as we can, because my schedule will start to be erratic soon. Well, right now actually. So the schedule will be very weird, but I'll try to announce as much as I can beforehand. You just happen to open Twitch. Oh, interesting, Mob. Sorry, I just read that. Yeah, that's strange. So yes, Twitch is not foolproof. Do you have the notifications open for my channel? Because sometimes that doesn't work. Yeah. For me, actually, it works oftentimes when I am... Oh, 1 second. That's 30 miles and 30 kilometers, so 50 kilometers, more or less. Yeah, for me, when I turn on the notifications, it works. I get the notifications on my phone, but I have to turn them on manually, I think. And then in Discord, you can also change it. If you're in Discord, you can also change the announcements channel to notify you with every new post. I also tag the truck sim fan role, so if you haven't gotten that role yet, you can go to the get roles channel in Discord and click on the truck emote, so you get the truck sim fan role, because in that way when I tag the role, then you will get notified via Discord. So for major announcements, I do that. I try to tag sparingly, but yeah, for major announcements, I try to do it. Hopefully that helps. Hey, Jaguar! Glad you made it, man. And yes, that's true. That's true. We haven't rammed each other in a while. Yeah, we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. Your Twitch notifications have been very erratic lately as well. I see that. That's strange. It might depend on the region, huh? Maybe in the US, it's a bit more, how do you say? A bit too much for the servers to handle. Here in Singapore, maybe it's not as much the volume, so I'm getting the notifications reliably. Like whenever Jack goes live, I get a notification. I just can't join these days. Let's see, there we go. We're here. Woo! unsub. There we go. Spark this off. And yes, we'll call that a spree. It's a very quick stream, huh? Just 1 hour? I thought it would have been longer. Glad you guys could join me. And for those who joined late or haven't managed to join, don't worry. As always, I will post this in YouTube the next day for everyone to be able to catch up. Just appreciate the company, guys. Glad you could join me. Fun times. Much more fun than if I was recording offline. So maybe I can do this more often until that thing works. Until that schedule change kicks in. Maybe we can do more of these. You will see. Does that look good? Yeah, ish. That's green. Thank you. Just hope you guys are doing fine. Have a great night. And 1 second, crap. Did I do something wrong? No, that's good. There you go. There we go. Alright, so thanks for joining. Very quick. But I'll catch you soon. And in the meantime, let's catch each other on Discord. Oh my goodness, suddenly it's night. And it's raining. And we get those nice foggy lights. Man, that effect is such a nice one. So good. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one. Clumsy trucking. And I'll catch you in the next stream, episode, or whatnot. Right? Stay safe. Not sure I want to read that. Thanks, and catch you on Discord, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.